Hey everybody, HomeSliceHenry here, and in today's video we are taking a look at some Master League battles submitted by you, the community, and to be honest, these are the spiciest Master League battles I have ever seen. You guys won't believe how cool this team is. This battler runs VICTINI as his lead, with Focus Blast, Darkrai, and Genesect rounding out the team. He's running not one but 3 Spice picks and still manages to go 5-0 in the Master League Classic. Anyways, let's hop into these battles, and I hope you enjoy them as much as I did. Our first battle against Woolly Goat 2-7, and he picks up a fantastic lead. VICTINI wins all even shield scenarios against Mamoswine and can even tank a Bulldoze. So they actually don't have to worry about shielding here, which is really good because the opponent actually throws an Avalanche and is going to swap out into Dragonite. So VICTINI is going to go for a Psychic to soften up the Dragonite before hopping into Genesect. Hopping into Genesect, and they're able to generate energy quite quickly with Fury Cutter. Charge move coming through, they are going to commit the shield. It is just a Dragon Claw, but now this battler can get those shields back. They built up quite a bit of energy. They can go for the X-Scissor Bait and the Dragonite shields because they have a lot of energy, and now they're able to go for a Magnet Bomb. And now the opponent has to decide whether to commit the second shield, which they do. And now they have shield advantage, so VICTINI's in a really good spot to close endgame. They're going to let this go. It is the Outrage that is enough to take it out even though it's resisted, and they come in with Darkrai. And they're able to farm down with Darkrai, and Mamoswine comes in, and they catch the Avalanche onto VICTINI. Absolutely fantastic swap. And now they're in a really good spot here. They're able to go straight for the V-Create. This is going to be more than enough to take out Mamoswine, and we'll see what the opponent has in the back. A Dialga, and this is why Darkrai has Focus Blast. Hello Dialga, and goodbye Dialga. Boom! Absolutely destroys the Dialga, and a win for the Spice Lord. Alright. Hopping into the second game, leading VICTINI into Togekiss. This is another pretty solid lead, because VICTINI is going to be resisting those charms, and the opponent swaps into Giratina, and this is why the battler has brought Darkrai. Darkrai is a phenomenal answer to Giratina. It can safely tank a Shadow Ball and can spam out Dark Pulses, which do so much damage. They're going for the first Dark Pulse, and the opponent does shield, and we'll see if the opponent decides to double commit. So the opponent has a really tough choice to make, and they actually decide to double commit shields, which is interesting. It's a CMP tie. He's actually going to take shield advantage, and they baited. Oh no! He's going to be able to get to the Dark Pulse and now have switch advantage and a 2 shield advantage. So from here, the game is basically over. Dialga's here, but we have VICTINI, and 2 V-Creates are going to basically be taking out Dialga here. First one comes through, second one comes through, and this will almost kill the Dialga, and from there can swap into Genesect to reset the debuff and Fury Cutter down. Togekiss comes out, and we have Magnet Bomb, so we're in a really good spot here. Boom! Oh my goodness, Magnet Bomb does so much. And this battler's going for the 2 shield flex with the Spice team. Flamethrower takes out Genesect, but they're able to come in with VICTINI and Confusion down. So 2 shield flexing even with this incredibly spicy team. You absolutely love to see it. Hopping into the third game, picking up another fantastic lead versus Melmetal. They safe swap into Togekiss, and they're going to counter swap into Genesect. And they're going to be able to spam out these Magnet Bombs, which should be getting shields off of Togekiss. They do get the shield, which is great. Able to get to a second Magnet Bomb, and this will be doing massive damage if unshielded, and it connects, which is fantastic. The opponent throws, and here he actually decides to save his shields. So they are going to let this go, and they're actually going to take shield advantage. And let's see if they can Confusion down with VICTINI. They can. Now VICTINI is loaded, and his shield's behind it. Dialga comes out, and oh man, back-to-back V-Creates are really going to hurt, as we saw in this last battle. First one comes through, does a ton. Second one, let's see if the opponent decides to commit that final shield. They do. Now they're going to swap into Darkrai to reset that defense debuff. And they have a 2-0 shield advantage, so they can comfortably shield the Iron Head. And the opponent swaps into a Melmetal on the Focus Blast. Oh no, goodbye Melmetal. Oh man, and from here they just have to get to the Dark Pulse to take out Dialga. Oh my goodness, this team is so incredibly fun. Oh man, I wish I had the dust to build this team. This team looks like an absolute blast to play and quite effective too. This is spice to the nth degree. Now here, this is a tough lead. This is a really tough lead here with Groudon. Let's see how this battler decides to play it out. Charge move coming through. They let it go, and it's the Fire Punch. Absolutely massive call. Mewtwo comes out, and they're going to counter with Darkrai. And Darkrai should have pretty good play here. The main thing they'll just have to watch for is the Focus Blast. And they do get a shield with the Dark Pulse. Charge move coming through from Mewtwo. And they do shield it up, and it is the Shadow Ball. So my guess is they're running Psy Strike, Shadow Ball, instead of Psy Strike and Focus Blast. So that means that Darkrai can tank a Shadow Ball, overfarms by a little bit, and is able to get to the Dark Pulse, and they actually undercharge it. Ooh, unfortunately it did take it out. Giratina comes out, and oh my goodness. Darkrai has a ton of play here, is able to get the opponent's last shield. And the opponent, ooh, they switch in Groudon and throw. Nice play by the opponent. They are going to shield up the Fire Punch and swap into Victini. Interesting. Going for the Psychic. This is going to be doing massive damage to Groudon. Can he get to the V-Create? Bit of lag there. Ooh, I'm not sure if that was CMP or just lag, but unfortunately, yep, they're able to get to the Earthquake, which takes out Victini. Genesect comes out, is able to Fury cut her down. And in comes Giratina with loaded energy. And they go for the Shadow Ball. That does a lot of damage. And they're going to counter with the Magnet Bomb, which is going to hurt quite a bit. That Magnet Bomb connects, and they're able to swap in Darkrai. Darkrai had that energy loaded, and they're able to take it out and win the game. So even with an absolutely terrible lead, this battler is able to come back and take the game. My goodness. Hopping into the next game against Melmetal 1002, leading Victini into a, well, Melmetal. So that name makes quite a bit of sense. And this Melmetal is electing to stay in. They're going for the Rock Slide here, and let's see if Victini can tank a Rock Slide. Victini, you monster! Victini tanks Rock Slide, so only has to commit one shield here, and is going to be able to get off these back-to-back V-Creates after over-farming by one extra Confusion. And this is going to put some serious shield pressure onto the Melmetal. I am expecting Melmetal to double shield here to force him to switch out. They do double shield, and ooh, the opponent switches out into a Dragonite, and he's going to counter with Genesect. As you can see, he does use Genesect as a more of a soft counter to Dragonite, just because those Magnet Bombs can do a nice amount of damage. Charge move coming through from Dragonite. And it is the Hurricane, which is going to hit for neutral and take out the Genesect. And so, as you can see, he is choosing Shield Advantage over Switch Advantage. Able to get to the Dark Pulse. This is going to be enough to take out the Dragonite. Now we'll have to see what they have in the back. We know they have Melmetal. Ooh, they bring out Melmetal. Switching into Victini. Unfortunately, accidentally catches the Charge move. And is going to go straight for the V-Create. And this should be more than enough to take out the Melmetal. Boom, it does, and it's Dialga. Oh, you already know what time it is. It's Focus Blast season. Let's go. Oh, Dialga, we hardly knew ye. Boom, absolutely shredded. As you can see, able to go 5-0 with this incredibly spicy team. Thank you so much for submitting these battles. I had an absolute blast watching them, and you are undoubtedly a Master League Spice Lord. My goodness. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you're new and you enjoy seeing spicy teams, analysis, or just in general, just meme teams, feel free to hit that subscribe button. It's free and really does help out the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video.